Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm on the webinar this morning with one of our key partners and strategic partners, Nassau Re. Jake Quigley-Rowley is on the line with us this morning. I want to thank him for taking time out to join us this morning. He's got some big announcements out of Nassau Re. He'll share with us a little bit later on the webinar this morning. Also, we are coming to the end of their compensation special, which ends on Monday. Extra half point on any of their index business and 15 basis points on any of their multi-year guarantee business. We will walk through all of those products this morning as well. And they got the second of rate increase from AM Best, which is great news for that carrier. They deserve that over the last 3 years. So we'll be walking through all that information this morning. Again, Nassau Re is a strategic and key partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I've been working with that carrier now for over 4 years and very closely with Jake. We certainly appreciate having them on board. They bring to the table some of the best income and accumulation products available in the marketplace today for your clients that you meet with each and every day and prospects alike. So if you do have any questions as we go through their portfolio of solutions, please feel free to ask us any questions, as we will be covering a lot of the different information this morning. Again, I'm with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We are an independent marketing organization. We have been in business now for over 30 years. I'm going to cover some of our key points to help you grow your agency to start out this morning. And then we'll get into the information with Jake and Nassau and their product portfolio to follow. We do offer here in Insurance Agency Marketing Services our producer builder program. It is a way for us to say welcome aboard. Thank you for joining our organization. We're looking forward to many years of a key partnership between you and our organization. It is good for the first 6 months you are on board with us with any of your fixed index annuity business or single premium life business coming through the door. It is anything from $100,000 in premium to $1 million in premium. You can choose one of these items. It is a way for us to say thank you and welcome. You can choose anything from a 1,500 piece postcard mailer to keep your pipeline full, or $750 in cash, all the way to us helping you out with Core Story brand builder, getting published in some of the major news outlets like ABC, Fox News, or NBC, to preset appointments, qualified appointments, 8 to 10 of them, again, to keep your pipeline full and prospects to see on an ongoing partnership going forward. So again, you can choose one of these items over the next 6 months. Way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard. We look forward to a great partnership. Again, we also have the Ims Business Builder. It is a way for you to increase your capital. We do understand here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services that it is very expensive to run your practice. We do want to help offset those expenditures. How do we do that? We do that through the referral producer program and the marketing reimbursement. We do that with paying you back for index annuity premium. For every 100,000 that is paid into the company through our carriers, we pay you $100 in marketing reimbursement to offset any additional cost that you have within your practice. $200 for every 100,000 in single premium life, and $200 for every 10,000 in life target. So again, ways that we can help offset any expenditures within your practice as a whole. We do offer some of the best back office support, saving you time so you can do what you do best, which is staying in front of your prospects and clients alike. How do we do that? We do that through paperless contracting. We help you out with top sales expertise coaching. We run all your quotes, life and annuity. We help you from submission to commission support. On the back end, once you submit a piece of business, we do all the follow-ups for you. We have all the forms at your fingertips, so we try to take all of that off the table for you. So like I said, you can do what you do best, which is stay in front of your clients and prospects alike. We do offer what we have online, our Firelight system. It is available through our website at www.imsinc.com. It is our electronic application process for the annuities. We do have a number of different annuity companies on board so far, a few New York companies as well, and life companies. If you have any questions how this system works or how to access it, you can reach anyone here on the annuity sales director side. We'll be more than happy to walk you through that process. It is a streamlined process which eliminates all errors on applications, so you don't have to go back to clients to get signatures for missed information. So it does streamline that process. It does go to the carriers much quicker, and your policy's back in your client's hand much quicker. Again, if you have any questions, you can certainly reach our office. You can either speak to any of the sales directors, Amber or Cynthia. We do have, I believe, one of the best creative marketing solutions departments. This is headed up by Curtis Hawks and Jacob Tedlock. We meet you where you are at in your practice, whether you're just starting out and you need help with logo, whether that's handouts, flyers, a website, newsletters, or postcards, or if you've been in the business 15 or 20 years and you want to take a look at some customized green screens, look at us redoing your logo, want to do some social media consulting, digital marketing strategies, or personal website enhancements, we can certainly meet you where you are within your practice and help you achieve that next level. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever with regards to marketing or what we can do for you within your practice, you can see examples out on our website at www.imsinc.com, or you can certainly call in and either speak to Curtis Hawks, any of the annuity directors, or Jacob Tedlock. We do have the Ims website, and before I get into the Ims website, one point I would like to make is we do have a 2-ring challenge here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do realize that if it wasn't for you, the advisor in the field, it wouldn't be for us here at the home office. So every phone call is answered live. We do make a promise to the field that every phone call is answered within 2 rings. We do not have voicemail here. It is a way for us to thank you for doing what you do in the field. When we are not here in the office, we do have the Ims website available at your fingertips, which you can go out there and run any type of life or annuity quote. You have all the forms at your fingertips. We also have the sales resource library, which does provide sales tools, sales presentations, and much, much more. I would invite you to go out, take a look around. If you have any questions with regards to anything on the website, please give us a call. We'll be more than happy to walk through any point in time within the website or answer any questions with regards to the website that you might have. You can talk to any of the annuity directors here at the office. We do also offer to our advisors a retirement analyzer. It is a retirement income planning tool that we do offer to our clients as a additional resource or additional tool. It is a tool that helps you answer questions like what or how it would affect my family if I die prematurely. What effect would that have on my remaining spouse long term? What if the plan in which I believe to be true turned out not to be true? When would I like to know that? When it comes to my retirement income planning, today or the first day of retirement. So again, if you want to be able to forecast that for your clients, please give us a call. We'll be more than happy to walk you through that software, show you the reports it can kick out. The nice thing about Retirement Analyzer, it is a tool that you can adjust on an annual basis. So when you do go back to your clients on their annual review. You can make adjustments because nobody's life stays stagnant, and make those changes and show each and every client with those changes how that affects their plan going forward. And it's something that you can build on with each and every client going forward. Again, that is Retirement Analyzer. It was software developed by agents for agents, and it is very easy to understand and interpret the information from a client's perspective. We do offer Ims Wealth Management. It is a way for you to not only strengthen your client relationships, improve your retention, and increase your revenue, but if you are looking at achieving your Series 65 test, so you are not leaving any money on the table for someone down the road to come in and possibly take a part of your business, please let us know that. We would be more than happy to assist you in getting that additional license. I have launched a poll. If you would like more information on getting that series test or taking a look at getting that series test, please let us know. We will certainly contact you and let you know what it's going to take to get that additional contract or that additional test and what that would mean long term for your business. We do and are in the current qualification period for the top producer trip. It is running through June of 2022. It's been running since December 1st of 2020. It is a trip to Italy. It's going to be a cruise. It's leaving August 28th of 2022. We'll return September 4th of 2022 in Venice, Italy. To qualify for that trip, you need 4.5 million of annuity production. The seats are still available. You still do have time to qualify for that trip. The nice thing about our top producer trip is any business that you do through insurance agency marketing, whether it's long-term care, med sup, life, annuity, it all counts towards the trip. If you'd like a breakdown of the qualification and how you qualify for the different lines of business, please give our office a call. Any annuity director or life director here at the home office would be able to break that down for you. You can reach them at 1-800-255-5055. We do offer our Life and Annuity Academy. We do have 2-day producer training, which is paid 100% by Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do have one coming up in April with North American. It will be a life insurance academy held in Des Moines, Iowa. If you are interested, we will be talking about sales software tools, advanced annuity sales topics, the best income writers available in the marketplace today, large life and annuity case marketing and design, top producer turnkey seminar systems. We will also have a top producer round table discussion on what's working for them from a prospecting standpoint, what's working for them post-COVID, how they keep their business functioning, top insider secrets on what they find works best for them, what they find does not work best for them, how they've overcome those obstacles. We're also going to be talking about index annuities unraveled. There really is no topic that is not discussed in that room, and you also get face-to-face conversation or face-to-face time with these top producers. So if you have any interest in possibly attending the Life and Annuity Academy, again, nothing is out of pocket for the advisor. It's all picked up for North American and insurance agency marketing. What we are looking for is advisors that are licensed with us through North American and doing business with that company. It's going to be held in April. You can give our office a call and let us know you are interested, or go out to our website and pre-sign up and let us know you are interested. Please do so. We'd love to talk to you a little further on that up and coming event. If you do follow, we are on Facebook and LinkedIn. We do try to publish articles and key points out on both of those social media sites. We do try to post either daily or weekly with trends, what's happening in the industry. We just held our launch meeting last week. We had several different guest speakers within the industry, like Cheryl Moore, Robert Schiller, and much, much more. So we'll have articles from each one of those out on those social media sites as well. So please like and follow us on those social media posts. At this point in time, what I'd like to do is turn it over to Jake Quigley from Nassau. Again, they are a strategic and key partner of insurance agency marketing. We are fortunate to have them and be able to offer their strong portfolio, both on the accumulation and the income side of the house. They do have one of the strongest care riders with the personal protection choice, which we will carry and cover this morning. But I do appreciate your time this morning, Jake, and I'll turn it over to you at this point in time. Thank you.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you for the intro, and thank you for the opportunity to present today. As many of you who responded to the webinar joined us here this morning, saw we are in the process of making a substantial number of enhancements to the portfolio. These things will be going live here later this week. You should see some announcements as we work through this week to go live on Monday, January 31st. So we are right around the corner from all of these great enhancements with our partnership with Ims to the portfolio going live. Before we get into some of those enhancements and whatnot, I first want to take a look at the 30,000 feet and look at who is Nassau. Hopefully by now, with the great partnership that we've had with insurance agency marketing, all the promotion that they've done, you've continued to see the name out in the marketplace. Hopefully you're hearing more and more about the company, but we've got a lot of great opportunities from a transformation standpoint. Topped off by an AM Best upgrade that we received a couple weeks back at the end of December. Because of your partnership with Nassau through insurance agency marketing, you have access to our very popular Nassau Elite program, a program that's paid in excess of $2 million in additional compensation bonuses over the last year. We're launching that again for its fourth consecutive year in 2022, and I have a few details that we'll announce today on the program that was just released earlier this week as well. I want to bring you up to speed. You know, I know insurance agency marketing has unbelievable support for your business. But at Nassau, what we're trying to continue to do is piggyback on that and provide best-in-class service. And I want to run through a couple numbers for you, show you how well we're performing. Because to me, one of the biggest challenges for you in the field is making sure that there's efficiencies in your business. And if you have to go back to a client 3, 4, 5 times to get initials, to get new information, that's time taken out of your day to prospect with new clients, to earn additional business and close more sales. So we're working hard to continue to improve on the back end. Last but not least, we're going to look at the product portfolio, and we're going to highlight the enhancements that I believe for our portfolio are going to be game changers. They're great opportunities to really take the portfolio to the next level, maximize the great benefits that we already have, the industry-leading benefits, and sort of complete the puzzle, if you will. So before we get into those enhancements, though, one of the things that I want to do first and foremost is thank insurance agency marketing. Thank you, the advisor in the field, for your trust and commitment to Nassau. 2021 was our best year in the industry. With that controlled growth under the Nassau umbrella, we were given an AM Best upgrade end of December, I believe December 17th or 18th. We received that AM Best upgrade to B++. The second upgrade that we've received under Nassau Life and Annuity Company. So third-party affirmation of the strength of the company from a financial platform. Third-party affirmation that everything that we're doing in terms of our partnership with the field is growing the business the right way. And you see that in the numbers that you see on the screens in front of you. Today, over 400,000 policies in force. Over $19 billion in assets under management. 170-year history in business since 1851. But most importantly, take a look at our solvency ratio. A ratio that today sits at 107%, one of, if not the top in the industry today. What that means for every dollar of liabilities Nassau has on the books, we have over $1.07 in assets. So we are very well positioned from a capital standpoint. We are very well positioned from a liability standpoint. And again, that was affirmed through that third-party AM Best upgrade we received in December, bumping Nassau up to the B++. Great opportunity again to continue that momentum in 2022, help you close more sales with the strength of the company from a financial platform overall. Again, for working with Nassau through insurance agency marketing, you have access to some industry-leading products. But you also have access to the Nassau Elite program, one of the most popular and more attainable agent value-add programs in the industry today. We did slightly increase the qualification number for 2022. And you'll see the qualifying number for 2022 is $1.75 million in FIA production. It's a dollar-for-dollar match, so for every dollar of FIA premium you submit throughout the year, you'll receive $1 in credit. For achieving Nassau Elite in 2022, if it were your first year in the program, Nassau is going to pay you a 50 basis point bonus, retro to $1. So we're going to take your entire block of sales for that year. Let's say you achieve $3 million in sales, and at year end, you'll receive a 50 basis point bonus on that entire block of sales. Now, if you're on the call and if you've already qualified for your first year, you're working towards your second consecutive year, first off, again, thank you for your business and partnership. But know that that second qualifying year, we increase that bonus up to 75 basis points. So you're going to receive a 75 basis point bonus, again, retro to $1. We'll also pay this bonus out quarterly as soon as you hit that qualifying premium number. So compensation enhancements for only $1.75 million in production. You're going to receive elite level service. You will have a dedicated new business case manager inside of Nassau, somebody who will work all of your business. You'll have a dedicated post-service manager. So if you have concerns or issues after the policy's in force, you're going to have a dedicated person inside of Nassau to work that side of the house. They're going to get to know you. They're going to get to know anybody that might be in your office, which is going to help move that business through the system faster, get you paid, get resolutions to issues at a faster pace. Nassau Elite, compensation enhancements, elite level service. The third leg of the Nassau Elite program, though, is trip qualification. Right now, we're finalizing numbers for 2021, where we'll be taking our top 50 producers plus a guest to Key Largo, Florida. We have not yet announced the destination for 2022 qualification, but be on the lookout. You'll be seeing that information coming in over the next couple weeks. A great opportunity for only $1.75 million to get some great value add back to your business. Compensation enhancements, service enhancements, as well as trip potentials. Marcus hit on it. We have been running a compensation special end of last year, running through the end of January. Now, I know we only have 3 or 4 business days left, but for every piece of business that you submit and it's received in-house by January 31st, you will receive a 50 basis point bonus for fixed index annuities and a 15 basis point bonus on multi-year guaranteed annuity contracts. That bonus will be paid as part of your normal compensation, so not something you have to wait to the end of a period. Once your commission is paid, you'll receive that compensation enhancement. And again, it covers all product, all states, available to all producers. So if there's anything that you're working on that we can put a quote together, reach out to Marcus, the great team that you have at Insurance Agency Marketing. Reach out to my sales desk. We'd be happy to work with you to get that business in-house and squeeze every penny that we can from a compensation enhancement. And again, reminder that this runs through the end of the month in terms of the application having to be submitted and in-house at Nassau. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention quickly up front is operationally. It's not something that I tend to spend a lot of time on overall, but I know there's challenges and opportunities out there. And I am excited about the focus and the commitment that Nassau continues to place from a service standpoint. You see today, right now, throughout the entire year of 2021, we had a suitability decline rate of 1.5%, meaning roughly 99 out of every 100 applications that come in through Nassau receive approval. Now, again, I understand everybody's experience is basically a case-by-case scenario, but we're willing to work with you on a case-by-case basis to get that business, get the benefits of the products through the system. Not only that, we're continuing to find ways from a speed of issue standpoint. Our goal is to get you in the field working with clients, working with prospects, so you can make as much money as you can, protect as many assets as you can for those clients. Today, our speed to issue sits at 18 days. We're a 48 to 72-hour turnaround if it's a cash with app that's in good order. Overall, though, including transfers, you see our turnaround time, speed to issue, is 18 days. Very, very strong from an industry perspective. We recently launched our Suitability Instant Decision Guarantee tool. With that tool, we'll gather 3 to 5 minutes of information that would be part of that suitability review form. We're going to grab that prior to you even going in and working through the e-app. And right now, over 60% of business that runs through that Suitability Instant Decision Guarantee tool receives an automatic approval. So you're going to know before you even do all the legwork of inputting information through the e-app system or filling out the paperwork, that piece of business has already been approved. That's peace of mind for you, peace of mind for your client, again, knowing that that business is going to move through as it gets issued. For business that falls outside of that 60+%, that doesn't mean that the case isn't going to be approved. It just means we're going to have one of our suitability processors take a look at it because there's something that doesn't meet sort of the algorithm that's inside of the software. Take advantage of this if you haven't. And no, last but not least, I want to highlight our Project Bulldog. Once a transfer app is in good order, we have a 72-hour commitment to you. Within 72 hours of that app being in good order, we'll have that transfer paperwork sent to the other carrier, and we will do a follow-up call with them to glean as much information as we can. We'll see if that paperwork has been received, if it's in good order, if there's any other commitments that they are able to make and share with us. And then we'll set up a follow-up schedule based on the information that we receive. Again, our goal is to move business through the system, get a policy in your hands, get you paid faster, and help protect clients through the strength of the Nassau portfolio. And let's begin that transition because, again, I am extremely excited to roll out the enhancements that we have working at Nassau. You're going to see those enhancements across our entire portfolio. And first and foremost, we have our flagship product, the Nassau Personal Income Annuity Contract. This is a product, like the name says, was designed to provide a competitive guaranteed lifetime income. On top of personal income annuity, we have Personal Protection Choice, a product that Marcus mentioned up front. A contract that's not only going to provide income protection, but also enhance that income. If your client were to go into a nursing home or not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs and needed in-home care. It also provides legacy protection with an enhanced lump sum death benefit. But last but not least, and the fastest growing product inside the Nassau portfolio, is Nassau Growth Annuity, an accumulation-based product with 1-year S&P par rates up to 50%, 2-year S&P par rates up to 70%, and our unique Smart Passage Index, which has par rates all the way up to 140%. But let's start talking about some of the enhancements that we're making. With Nassau Growth Annuity, we have one of the more unique volatility-controlled indexes with that Smart Passage Index. When we launched this product several years ago, this strategy came out with just a 2-year reset. One of the most common feedbacks that I've been getting from producers selling this product, seeing the value in this index, is being a vol control index, especially in the environment that we're in today. We'd love to see a 1-year reset strategy. And I can tell you that beginning next week, we will have a 1-year Smart Passage Index inside of Nassau Growth Annuity. We're also rolling out a 1- and 2-year NASDAQ 100 index. So a lot of great accumulation, sort of completing the portfolio around the S&P 500 great rates that we currently offer. But even more importantly to me is we're taking these crediting strategies and we're making them uniform across our entire portfolio. Right now, depending on which product you look at, they all have different crediting strategies inside of them. Starting next week, that will no longer be the case. Again, we're going to streamline and we're going to make it easier and really focus on the strategies that give you the most upside opportunity. Last but not least, inside of Nassau Growth Annuity, we're going to be attaching an increasing income story. So now you've got the opportunity, especially with inflation in the front of everybody's mind right now, to provide an income stream, to provide an income rider where we have the ability to increase that income over time. So let's start breaking some of this down in a little bit more detail. We're going to start by focusing on the portfolio. Nassau Personal Income Annuity. Again, flagship #1 selling product inside of our portfolio. What we've got here is if you're working with a client and you uncover the purpose of that asset is to supplement Social Security, is to provide an income stream throughout their retirement days that they can never outlive. Nassau Personal Income Annuity is going to be your flagship guaranteed lifetime income product in the industry today. And the only question you have to ask at that point in time is when. When are you transitioning from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, that's where you're going to elect our Income Today rider. With this rider, we're going to give your client a big upfront bonus. So if they came in with a $100,000 deposit, at issue, their income account or benefit base is immediately a guaranteed $130,000 with that 30% bonus. They have the ability to activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue. So we can take that asset and start creating or start providing an income stream that client can never outlive within the first 30 days. But if that client defers 1 year, at the end of the first contract anniversary or 12th month, Nassau is going to add another 7.5% bonus on top of that 30% bonus to the income account. If that client activates that income rider anywhere between month 13 and 24, it's going to be based off of a guaranteed $137,500 in the example that we're using. But if they defer a second year, we hit that second anniversary or 24th month, Nassau is going to add a final 7.5% bonus, giving that client a full 45% bonus within the first 2 years and 1 day after issue. That's peace of mind. It's predictability on a guaranteed lifetime income basis with the Personal Income Annuity Income Today rider. If that client's time horizon was a little bit longer, so maybe they're thinking, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years down the road before they activate income, that's where you're going to elect the Income Tomorrow rider. And with this rider, instead of getting a big upfront bonus, what we're going to do is we're going to grow your client's benefit base at a guaranteed 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until the client activates the rider, whichever comes first. Up until this point, I've really only been able to talk about the Nassau Personal Income Annuity as a guaranteed lifetime income product. I am extremely excited about this enhancement taking place next week where we're going to sort of, again, uniformly bring all the crediting strategies inside of Nassau Growth Annuity to the entire portfolio. We're going to have some more competitive 1 and 2 year S&P rates. We're going to have that unique Smart Passage Index as well as the NASDAQ 100 on a 1 and 2 year basis. So you have a lot of great accumulation opportunities as we continue to make this announcement more final over the coming days, first part of next week. You'll see rate sheets and where we sit overall from a product standpoint. But be on the lookout for these enhancements. Again, what this really gives you is the opportunity to talk a little bit about accumulation inside of one of the top guaranteed lifetime income products in the marketplace today. Now, if you've heard me present in the past, I've used this sales strategy for as long as I can remember. And I keep thinking to myself that I should change it up a little bit and find a different way to really show the strength of the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. But when it comes down to it, this is the #1 sales strategy that the top advisors that I'm working with are using when they're selling personal income annuity. First off, we've uncovered again that client has a bucket of assets that's earmarked to be retirement income. If you go to the open markets, one of the things we say is, hey, back in the day, we said you can withdraw 4% of your retirement savings. And if you withdraw that 4%, there's a 70% chance that you won't outlive your assets. Today, they say it's closer to 2.8%. So you can withdraw 2.8% of your retirement savings. And hey, there's a much better chance now at 92% of not outliving your assets. And I always say, what kind of reward is that? I've been disciplined. I've spent the last 20, 30, 40 years of my working days accumulating this asset, and now you're telling me I can only withdraw 2.8%, and there's still a 10% chance that I won't have enough money to live throughout my retirement days. With the Nassau Personal Income Annuity, we can provide 5.7% on a guaranteed basis for this client, or $5,694 if they were to take a $100,000 premium and activate that income immediately. But what I want to do is show you a sales strategy to squeeze every single penny that we can, taking advantage of that industry-leading up to 45% benefit-based bonus with the personal income annuity. So what we're going to do is, if you saw on the first screen for this product, is within the personal income annuity, that client also has access as soon as 30 days after issue to 10% of the accumulated value through the penalty-free withdrawal. So with this client, again, 68-year-old client, $100,000 deposit, instead of activating the income immediately through the Income Today rider and generating that $5,694, what we do is take a penalty-free withdrawal of roughly 6% or $6,015. Because we haven't activated that rider, that allows that client to receive those two additional 7.5% bonuses at the end of the first year and the end of the second contract anniversary, offsetting some of that withdrawal that's coming out through the penalty free. Then you see after that second contract anniversary, we activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider, and we provide that client $6,015 in guaranteed annual lifetime income. So not only are we increasing that withdrawal up to 6% for this client on a guaranteed basis, there's a 100% chance that they can't outlive this asset if they continue to receive that 60-15 for life. And we've done it on a guaranteed basis, meaning we don't care what the open markets do, the performance of the S&P, NASDAQ, whatever it is. We're showing this income based on those industry-leading up to 45% benefit-based bonus with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. Let's transition now, though, and bring in the personal protection choice. This is, from a product standpoint, the product that gets the most repeat business inside of our portfolio. What I mean by that is, once producers see the value of the guarantees that you have, of all the different risks that you're able to cover inside of this product, we'll consistently get more and more sales through the personal protection choice. You see on the screen in front of you, we are still going to be able to provide a competitive income through the Income Today, Income Tomorrow rider. Once we elect our income time horizon of today or tomorrow, we then have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. What this benefit is going to do is it's going to increase the guaranteed lifetime income your client is receiving by up to 250% if that client were to go into a nursing home. It's going to increase the guaranteed lifetime income that your client is receiving by up to 175% if they're not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs and need in-home care. And that can be from a family member, a qualified care practitioner. There's really no restrictions on who receives that benefit, or who provides that care. The great differentiators, though, that you have with the Nassau Care Protection Rider is that we're going to pay this benefit for up to 5 years as long as the client continues to qualify, even if the account value is depleted to zero. There's power in that when you think, when does the average critical care stay start? It's generally going to happen right when a client's late 70s, 80s, potentially even in their 90s, where they've been taking assets from this account for 10, 15, 20 years. If we're taking income for 10, 15, 20 years, chances are there's very minimal value left on the account side. If we then enhance that income up to 250%, we're going to deplete that asset even at a faster pace. will know with the care protection benefit, again, Nassau will pay this benefit for up to 5 years as long as the client continues to qualify, even if the account value depletes to zero. And in a spousal situation, we'll cover joint payout. We'll cover both lives. So spouse 1 is in a nursing home for 2 years, unfortunately passes away. Spouse 2 keeps the contract in force. 10 years down the road, they go into a nursing home. There's still 3 years remaining on that 250% enhancement that they would be able to access. So now we've elected our income time horizon today or tomorrow. We have the opportunity to attach the care protection benefit. Last but not least, we have our family protection rider, an enhanced lump sum death benefit where we're going to grow your client's premium at 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85 for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. But know that this benefit would be paid in a full 100% lump sum death benefit directly to the beneficiary. So at the end of the day, Nassau is not going to dictate the terms of how this beneficiary has to receive this asset over time. One-page illustration showing you all the great benefits if you elected income care and family protection rider of how these will play out on a guaranteed basis. We can run a side-by-side comparison showing them how, again, one premium deposit into personal protection choice is going to cover all of these risks without really any underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. And then we talk about enhancements. Again, going live next week. You'll now have an accumulation story inside of the Nassau Personal Protection Choice. 1 and 2 year S&P 500 buckets. 1 and 2 year Smart Passage. 1 and 2 year NASDAQ. Great opportunities to provide some additional protection and additional benefits on top of the guarantees that you already see. Now I'm going to show you another sales strategy with personal protection choice along the lines of what we saw with personal income annuity. 68-year-old client, $100,000 deposit. We know on the base level that's going to provide roughly $5,700 in guaranteed lifetime income with personal income annuity. Inside of personal protection choice, receiving those benefits reduces the payout slightly. And you're going to see we're going to have roughly $375 less in guaranteed lifetime income for this client through PPC. So now the question becomes, for $32 less a month, are you willing to accept that knowing that you're going to have over $13,000 in nursing home enhancement, over $9,300 in in-home care enhancement? And based on their answer, you're going to know which product or path we're going to look at. But what if we could show you a way to reduce that difference to only $2 a month? Does that then provide a different answer? And we're going to do it exactly like we did with personal income annuity. Instead of activating the rider immediately and locking in that $53.17, we're going to take a penalty-free withdrawal the first 2 years of 5.6, 5.7%, or $5,675. That client captures those additional 7.5% bonuses at the end of the first and second anniversary, and then locks in a guaranteed lifetime income of $5,676. Or again, now only $2 less than that base payout with personal income annuity of $5,694. Not only that, we maximize the other benefits. You can see over $14,000 in nursing home, over $9,900 in in-home care benefit, as well as a lump sum death benefit that's a guaranteed $106,000+ that would be payable in a full lump sum death benefit to the beneficiary. Peace of mind, predictability, that's what you've got with the portfolio. But now let's take a deeper dive into some of these enhancements as we look at Nassau Growth Annuity. This is, without a doubt, the fastest growing product inside our portfolio. We're seeing an increase in apps almost on a daily basis based on the strength of the crediting strategy you have with this product. And we're going to highlight, again, the new strategies, the enhancements coming to Nassau Growth Annuity. But high level, no, we issue this product through age 85, currently available in 47 states. Maine, Massachusetts, and New York are currently the only 3 states where this product is not approved. You've got a ton of flexibility and customization, right? 7 and 10-year contract duration. Access to cash, 10% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. Fee and no-fee crediting strategies, which now apply to the entire portfolio as well. Return a premium or return a fee. What this does is at death or end of contract duration, If your client elected one of the enhanced par rate strategies, and we went through an extended period of flat to down market, so that fee ended up chipping away at the principal they put into the policy, we're going to true that up and make sure the client never goes backwards for trying to maximize their accumulation. And oh, by the way, with the portfolio enhancements that we're rolling out next week, this return of premium feature will be built into personal income annuity and personal protection choice as well. So again, your client's never going to be penalized for trying to maximize the accumulation potential. But the real sizzle with this contract, again, is the upside accumulation story. You can see 1-year par rates on the S&P 500 up to 50% in our 10-year Group A states. 2-year S&P 500 par rates of up to 70%, again, in our 10-year Group A states. And that unique Smart Passage Index, an index that's comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500, par rates up to 140%. You have the opportunity to allocate your client's assets between any and all of these strategies and transfer between them on contract anniversaries. So a great way, again, to customize if that client's looking for fee, no fee growth opportunities. We can build that out. We can do a blend. But again, going live next week, we will have a 1-year Smart Passage Index, a great opportunity to get that volatility control index running alongside the great S&P 500 par rates that we have, and have it renew on an annual basis. You have a 1- and 2-year fee and no fee with the NASDAQ 100. Another opportunity to get substantially, more upside growth potential inside of the FIA with the principal protection. And who doesn't need that right now with all the volatility we're seeing in the open marketplace? And again, know all of these strategies will be across the entire portfolio beginning next week. I'm going to take a quick 60 seconds and talk about the Smart Passage Index, because I am extremely excited about this 1-year strategy coming into play. What this index is it's the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. The real strength or differentiator that you have, though, with this index is the fact that it carries a 16.5% volatility target. Think about the average vol control index out there today. You're generally seeing it carry probably between a 5 and 6% vol target. Meaning in volatile markets, we're really capping that client's exposure to the index that we're tracking. I believe in 2021, S&P volatility was, I think it was like 21, 22%. If we're in a vol index with a 5% ceiling, again, we're reducing that client's exposure to the index that we're tracking. With the Smart Passage Index, you have a 16.5% volatility target, giving that client more access, more exposure, and a higher accumulation potential throughout the duration of the contract. And that's the big differentiator that you have with that Smart Passage Index. Right now, obviously, our illustrated returns don't show these new crediting strategies. We'll have that available this weekend as the software is updated. But here you can see the value or the difference between the fee and no fee strategies. You can see the accumulation potential. And again, know that these are 7- and 10-year contracts, and we really want to focus on the growth potential throughout the duration of the contract. These are great opportunities. A Smart Passage, great index running alongside the S&P 500.
Can you back up just a second there, Jake?
Yeah, sure can.
Let's just take a look at that for just a minute. I mean, I'm on the phones every day with the advisors and insurance licensed only reps, and I get every day, well, interest rates are really low. I have clients coming up with CDs that are coming due in April, and their bank's only offering 1.5 or 2%. Think about the growth annuity here for just a second, and you look at the Smart Passage Index, and you look at the worst 10-year period of time on this Smart Passage Index, and this product goes up to issue ages at 85. And if your client needs money, the Smart Passage, the growth annuity allows for, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jake, but the product offers 10% free withdrawals starting even in the first year.
You got it.
So if you look at the clients that need access to the money or some of the money, and the worst case or worst 10-year period of time is 7.2, even if they're taking 5% a year out to supplement their income, how long is that money going to last? And 5% out, and they're making 7% worst case scenario. Sure beats 1.5 at the bank. So, I mean, just try to think outside the box when these clients have got money coming due here, coming up here in April.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable point. And again, no, in April you'll have a 1-year Smart Pass Index. Now the returns aren't going to be as high as you see illustrated with the 2-year, but you've got more flexibility, you've got more opportunities, and really, to Marcus's point, to provide substantially higher returns than what you're getting in the fixed rate marketplace today.
Right, correct. Yeah. And again, you can layer those out too. You can now you have the flexibility to go into 1-year allocations. You have the opportunity to go into 2-year allocations. I mean, as long as it all adds up to 100%, again, because of the low interest rate environment, you got a lot more flexibility there.
Exactly. So we're going to keep I've got one more enhancement that we're going to talk about, so I'm going to run through the remainder of the slides here fairly quickly to get to that end point. You know, one of the things we're going to continue to do is update our historical rate piece. This way, you know, again, we're going to be transparent as it relates to renewal rates and really what you want to see. My point here is, you know, that first column shows the CBOE volatility, and that's where volatility is in the open markets. And what you want to see from carriers that you work with representing accumulation-based products is as volatility increases at renewal periods, unfortunately, higher volatility is going to lead to reduced rates, lower rates. But you also want to see as volatility comes down, you want to see that carrier maintain or increase those rates. And that's what you're going to continue to see with Nassau. That's why we're going to continue to provide this, to be transparent, to be forthcoming, because you're the one at the end of the day that's sitting down doing the annual reviews with the client. When we talk about other enhancements, yes, Nassau Growth Annuity was really designed to be an accumulation-driven product. But one of the side options that you have is the opportunity currently to attach 2 different optional income riders. Now, the most popular elected rider where it is used is the amplified income, the one you see at the top of the screen. If you elect this rider, your client elects this rider, for 25 basis points annually, we're going to attach a benefit base that's going to grow at 150% of index credits. If that client wanted a little more from a guarantee perspective, they can attach the Amplified Income Plus rider. There, the fee is going to be 95 basis points annually. But on top of that 150% of index credits, we're going to grow the benefit base at a guaranteed 3% simple per year for up to 15 years. So you got a little bit more guarantees built in with the Amplified Income versus the Amplified Income Plus. But with these current riders, once you activate that rider, that income number is locked in. I know this screen is there's a lot going on, but I want you to know that even though we're adding 2 additional optional income riders, the structure is identical to what you had with Amplified Income and Amplified Income Plus. The difference is we're going to create a rising income opportunity. So if you elect the Amplified Income rider with our RIO, Rising Income Opportunity, again, you see that third column, the fee still sits at 25 basis points. We're going to grow that benefit base 150% of index credits. Once that client activates that income rider, the payout factors are going to be slightly less than what you have with just the straightforward amplified income. But for that reduced payout factor, we're going to continue to grow that benefit base 150% of index returns, meaning that client's income can increase as we receive credits in that account. We also have the Amplified Income Plus Rising Income Opportunity, where again, they're going to have that 3% floor, that 3% guaranteed simple roll-up on top of that 150% of index credits. So again, I'm excited to be able to illustrate these over this weekend once it's out there. But as we think about inflation and the opportunities that are there right now, here's a way where we can have a rising income story, a rising income opportunity, coupled along with the great crediting rates and opportunities that you have inside the Nassau Growth Annuity. So, excuse me, and we'll have, again, a lot more sales strategies and concepts that we can put together surrounding this rising income story. But when you put it all together, first and foremost, you have an unbelievable partner in insurance agency marketing backing you, supporting you on a daily basis. I love our partnership with Insurance Agency Marketing because I think there's a lot of parallels in our business, a lot of synergies. And you can see, again, AM Best upgrade back in December of 2021, our second AM Best increase since the acquisition by Nassau. Nassau Elite, compensation, service, trip opportunities for only $1.75 million in sales. A back office team that's here to support you and move that system through the system quicker, move your business through the system faster. And in a portfolio where we listen. The feedback, again, was we need more crediting strategies. We want more opportunities to have an accumulation story. So we created, adding 3 new strategies, putting them uniform across the entire portfolio to run alongside the already competitive S&P 500 par rates that we offer, industry-leading S&P 500 par rates that we offer today. So with that, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for your time today. I know we went through a ton of information. I talk longer than I like to talk, but there's so many exciting things going on at Nassau. I can't thank you enough for your business and partnership. I wish you a very successful 2022, and I look forward to working hard to continue to earn your business. Marcus, again, thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for all you do to continue to wave the Nassau flag. I'll kick it back to you to wrap things up in Q&A, and we'll get on our way.
I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and launch a poll. If you'd like some more information on Nassau, the growth annuity, or any of the enhancements, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to follow up with you on that. If you do have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the box down below, and we'll be more than happy to address those or talk through any questions you might have. Again, the compensation special is just on submitted business through the 31st. You do have until the end of February to get that business paid through Nassau. So we do appreciate the opportunity there. On the rising income, can you just briefly walk through that one more time with us, Jake?
Yeah, sure can, and we'll go back to the slide here. So with the rising income, again, the way that this benefit works is once a client activates the lifetime income rider, that where the benefit base sits at that point in time gets locked in, so it cannot be reduced for the withdrawals that are coming out. But what it does is it will continue to grow at 150% of index credits. So let's just say from an example standpoint, after a couple years, we've got a benefit base of $100,000. Mm-hmm. That client elects to activate income at that point in time, and they've elected the rising income story. Their income is going to be based at that point in time off of $100,000. Their payout factor is going to be locked in at that point in time. And let's say with the amplified income, let's say that client would receive $5,000 a year from Nassau. Okay. With the rising income story, the amplified income, they might be receiving, say, $4,500 instead of the $5,000. Mm-hmm. But we're going to continue to grow that benefit base at 150% of index credits every year, every time there's a credit, which is going to allow that income to increase over time.
Okay. So that's good for it's good for the lifetime of the person or the lifetime of that product at that point.
It's a 15-year roll-up, so the increasing income could go for 15 years.
Okay, gotcha.
And really, I could dive into the weeds. I mean, the reason you have the 15-year, is as you get out longer, the account value is coming down, right? As the client is taking income, taking withdrawals. Yep. So, after about 15 years, chances are there's very minimal value left on the account side. Yep. So it just from a pricing standpoint, that's structurally the way it works.
Gotcha. All right, makes sense. It does make sense. All right. Any word on the personal care rider out in California at this point?
Yeah, great question. So the care benefit that we talked through with Personal Protection Choice is currently not available. The product is available, but the rider is not available in the state of California. Unfortunately, with the way that California works and the type of licensure and registration they require you, I really don't see an end to that. We'll continue to work with them. We'll continue to try and get it through, but it is not imminent in terms of it being available in the state.
Okay. All right. I always have to ask.
Without a doubt.
All right. Well, I don't show any other questions at this point in time, so I do appreciate your time, Jake. I do appreciate the partnership with Nassau. It's been a key partnership and a great partnership over the years. I appreciate the opportunity to offer the top shelf products, and it's great to see the enhancements on the increasing income side and the 1-year allocations now. I think that's really going to leapfrog us here in 2022. And I look forward to following up with each and every one of you. So thank you for taking the time out, and have a great day. Thank you.